Welcome to BenchTimeBuilds. This is Walt. I'm going to share with you guys today a little something I've come up with in regards to CA glue applicators. If you find this post informative, please like, share, subscribe. When it comes to CA glue applicators, there's many different types out there. There's DIY applicators. There's specifically made applicators that you can purchase from like Amazon, eBay. There's nozzles that you can add to the tips of CA glue bottles. But if you're a beginner, intermediate, or a master, the one thing that we all understand that applying the right amount of CA glue in the precise location is very important. One of for me, the best CA glue applicators that's a DIY is the Needle Applicator. For a beginner, what is a Needle applicator for CA glue? That's when you take a standard sewing needle, you remove a small portion of the needle eye, creating a fork where CA glue can accumulate. You also taper that needle eye to where you can apply that CA glue in a tight location in the precise amount that you need. That's the CA glue needle eye applicator for a beginner. When I first started, I started off using the the toothpick. And basically I upgraded from the toothpick to a skewer. I modified a chopstick so that as this wears or when it gets to the point that I can no longer keep the tip clean, I can just remove it and replace it. That served me well for the duration that I used that. So when I found out about the needle eye applicator, I made this guy. Now this guy was made out of a head pin because I didn't have a needle. I didn't have a sewing needle. So what I did is I modified one end of it to create a fork to where CA glue could be accumulated. And this served its purpose for me for a long time. But then it got to the point where, after using it for a while, I would find myself doing this. I want to hold it more like a pen, but still be able to, in some instances, get it in a precise location, working in a engine bay or trying to reattach something that may have come off in a body tub, interior tub. Well, then I made this guy. This guy was made from an old medical tool that I used to use back in the day when I was messing around with polymer clay. I just modified it, the end, added some UV resin, and then drilled a hole. And then again, using a head pin, I created the fork to use as a applicator. This served well. These are great. The only issue that I've run into is that occasionally when I'm working at the bench, and this has its home, it sits in this little space over here, but I've run into the situation where occasionally reaching for something and not paying attention, I'll get poked because at any given time there's always one in there when I'm working with CA glue, depending on what I'm working on. It's an inconvenience, but I dealt with it. That being said, I was sitting here one night trying to figure out something about this frame, and I was messing with drawing something, And I gravitate to a mechanical pen. I gravitate to draw with this guy here, which is made famous by a little known creator by the name of Adam Savage. It's the Papermate Sharper Writer. And in using it, I noticed that it extends, it retracts. So I was like, okay, that would make a great holder for a applicator that's made out of a needle. So I was like, I don't have any needles. So then I went and I ordered. Now, if I'm correct, you can buy a 5-pack of these. If you don't have one, you can buy a 5-pack of these on Amazon. I think it's like $5.30 if I'm correct. So what I did is I went and I purchased a pack of UXL beading needles. They're the right diameter because that lead is like 0.7 millimeters. These are also 0.7 millimeters. They're a little longer because these are almost like 4 inches, 120 millimeters. I purchased these off of Amazon. I think I gave like just under $8 for these because I didn't have them. So then what I went and did is I modified a needle for this, and I wound up having something that I could insert that is, hold on a second, I got to make sure that the carriage is in the right location for this puppy. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. There she is. Okay, there she is. So now I have something that accommodates the applicator, which is made out of a needle. It has the fork on there, and it's ideal. You know what I mean? I can use it. I don't have to store it upright because now I can take it, place it on the bench. It doesn't roll, and then, you know, place it in a pencil holder as needed. But for the beginner to understand, this is plastic. The process of cleaning that tip for a beginner, what'll happen is CA glue will accumulate on those forks. So the method of cleaning them is basically taking a lighter and basically hitting the fork to where the CA glue will burn off. There'll just be some residual soot afterward, and then what you need to do is once it cools off, you clean off the residual soot, and now you can store it. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. This will work great. But my only thing was like, all right, it's a little inconvenient because you have to extend it when you're cleaning it, but she's ideal. So if you're a plane builder, a ship builder, plastic model ship builder, if you're working with styrene, you have a housing that can accommodate, from my understanding, for me, it's one of the best applicators out there, that can extend and retract as needed and be stored. She's great. She works perfect. But then I was like, okay, my only thing is that she's plastic. You know what I mean? How can I upgrade this? All right. So then I was like, okay. I went on Amazon and I bought this guy. Now this is the Stay Geek mechanical pencil. If I'm correct, I gave just under $9 for this. But if you have a pencil like this that can accommodate 0.7 millimeter lead, it's a great housing. Now, so we're on the same page. These needles, one end has the needle eye, the other end has the needle. So when I cut it in half to use it, I wind up with the needle. So this is great. This is one housing, one applicator that just removed me from needing two. Awesome. But now I have that other needle. What do I have now? Well, with the needle inserted, I have a scriber. Well, now if you're into Gundam, if you're into plastic plane building, if you're messing with styrene, there's always a need for a scriber. So now I got rid of 2 of the same, but I got an applicator and a scriber. Now, with the scriber, it's awesome because once you're done with it, you simply close, insert the needle back into the housing. You're not getting poked. It's perfect. You just put it aside. You might just have to make some type of notes so you understand that it's being used as a scriber or a housing for a CA glue applicator, not a pen. But if you're not using it that fashion, you could remove the pen, remove the needle, and now you go back to, where did I put it? Let me find it. You go back over here and you remove this guy and you place this one inside the body. Simple click, releases, it goes all the way in. So now you got your housing that holds your CA glue applicator. Awesome. But so we understand those forks are the most fragile part of this whole setup. We need a way to protect them. Now, if you're really careful, you put it away, you're good, you're that type of person, fine, you shouldn't have any issues. If you wind up buying the needles, you got 25 of them, you don't have to worry about that. But if you happen to have these types of bottles with that type of tip protector on it, what you can do is cut that off, and now you apply that. Let me see here because I'm blind. Is that the right way? No, it's the wrong way. There you go. You apply that to the tip, push it on, and now that fork on that applicator is protected. You can store it. You can leave it on the bench. You can put it in a pencil holder. So that's what I got for you guys today. The natural evolution for me, what I think is the natural evolution for the needle eye CA glue applicator. You don't need to make a dowel. You don't need to use a pin vise. You don't have to hold the needle just like that. You can insert it into a mechanical pencil that will accommodate a 0.7 millimeter needle, and you can use it as a housing. And the added benefit, if you buy the beading needles, not only will you have a CA glue applicator, but you will also have a scriber. If you was to buy the needles for, I think it was like $7.78, just under $8. Then the pencil, if you was to buy this specific pencil, if you didn't have it, it would cost you probably $8.65 on Amazon. If you wanted to go with the Papermate, that again would be $5.30 a pack. You add up the math. At the end of the day, if you have the pens and you only need the needle, or if you have to buy the whole setup, say you have to buy the whole setup, you buy the metal mechanical pen, well, now you have something that I feel will be with a builder, if taken care of, for a large duration of their hobby building life. So, leave in the comments what you use to apply CA glue. Leave in the comments a tip for a beginner or even an experienced builder, because we're never too old to learn. You know what I mean? We all can use something that makes our time at the bench easier. So, enjoy the bench.